We're back.
We're back.
Hey, friends.
What's up?
Hey, Bobby.
Hang on a second.
What's up? What's up?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's me, Marty. I'll always be there for you.
I appreciate that.
What's
I'll
up, guys?
Be there for you.
Say hello, everyone.
Wes is back, along with Derek over here.
Mm-hmm. We're missing one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the elephant in the room. The reason why we haven't recorded in a little bit is we were given time for Marcus. He had some real life shit come up, and it seems like he's not going to be able to make at least a few games. Maybe he'll be back. Maybe he won't. We're going to keep his seat hot for him. But in the meantime, we're just going to keep on pressing through and see what happens from there. If I didn't love beer so much, I'd pour some out for him right now. But hopefully he'll be back. How about we drink some?
I'll help you out. I'll help you out.
Oh. Bobby, did you just have a can pop?
Yes.
His first can
I'm
pop.
so proud of you. All right, I'm gonna have a drink for.
I'll drink with you.
It's not because
Salute.
Salute, Marcus. We miss you. All right. So it's been a hot minute since we last played. Let's have a little recap of the story so far. But I want it from a player perspective. So let's do. Who's gonna be in the hot seat? Bobby. I'm gonna call on you again. I'm gonna pick on you this week.
That's fine. From the player aspect, we feel screwed.
Why is that?
Well, I'm looking at some creature laying on a wall with some fire red eyes, and I'm not in a happy place at the moment.
What about what's the events that have led you here?
The events that led us here, Paladin's got to do what a Paladin's got to do, but he's also got to remember.
Don't plan the plan if you can't follow through.
Exactly. It's like make sure we're at the level to take care of something instead of say, oh yeah, I can make a pizza, and then oh no, I can't make 6,000 of them. So something to that aspect.
Oh, great. Now I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. How about you, Wes? How you feeling right now? You're the one that brought your friends down here. Feeling pretty confident?
Yeah, I'm going to kick this thing's butt. I don't know what it is. I know it's evil as fuck, though. I don't even need detect evil for this.
I swear to God, if you don't hit... No, I'm just kidding. Dayrak / the Alistair.
This is all completely wrong.
What? That it's so fucking evil that you're down here?
No. None of that is what's wrong. What is wrong is the procedure in which we got down here. So... For instance, nobody's thought about the fact that they're skeletons. None of us have any blunt weapons. 2 of us are using ranged piercing weapons. What kind of damage do you think that's going to do to a skeleton?
Your priest got a blunt weapon before he came down here.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He got a mace.
You can't count his head. That's rude.
The creepy witch. What do you guys think of her? She gave you a weapon.
It's big enough. You can count it.
The creepy witch.
I say witch.
The creepy
not really
lady.
certain she's
creepy
a witch,
lady,
but
she... The lady that almost decapitated Derek with the mace. Slinging it through the window like, here, use this. Drop.
Oh, that lady. Okay. Yeah, I had forgotten about her.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this recap. It's been a hot minute.
Because Bobby was like, on the way up here, I don't think I'll listen to the podcast with Derek in the car. I'll listen to it by myself. So I just don't... It's just my private time. So, yeah.
Well, we were only 15 minutes away. You wouldn't have got to hear much anyway.
Maybe it was the last 15 minutes that I forgot. Seems like.
We call in the military we call people like you, Bobby, a blue falcon, aka a buddy fucker.
Yeah.
Way to fuck your buddy. All right.
It's like we've had how many weeks?
That's
a poor man's excuse to blame it on the person that picked you up.
Fair enough.
All right, so you are under the dwelling of the stone wells. You know that the man that lived there was the grave keeper, or the, what do you call them?
Crypt keeper.
Crypt keeper of the town, or one of them. And he has a foreign wife, apparently, that's way too beautiful for his, that she is way, way out of his league. So
he has one hell of a charisma.
So
that's all there is to it.
When she shows up and she's really hot, and then you make a will save, and she's got one eye hanging out of the socket. I'm just saying.
Hey, man, you don't know what that guy's doing. Maybe he's like really funny, or he's packing some heat. You don't know. All right, so before you, to remind you, it's a 10 by 15 room. So 10 feet away from you is this thing chained to the wall. Around him is various bones and debris, and his head was down when you came in, but as you opened the door, a creaking neck and leathery skin pulling tight as this emaciated husk of a thing with burning red eyes looks at you, and without really any emotion on its face, it said,
Who the hell are you?
It speaks.
It's looking at each of you. Can't really tell. It doesn't really have pupils or anything. It's just, like, honestly, two burning eyes. You can't really tell what it's looking at. It's just, glowing embers.
Yuri's like, I think it's time to go. How about you? Alistair, you with me?
I'm still here. I think we should destroy it. Just, as a matter of principle. Although it is chained to the wall. Why are you chained to the wall?
Yuri reaches up, puts his hand on Alistair's forehead. You sick?
It's chained to the wall.
Yeah, I don't care.
A religion check, please. Each of you.
That's what I was looking for earlier.
Yuri rolled a 18.
Is that a total?
Yes.
Okay.
I was looking for Bev Morris, but she doesn't have it.
20.
Total? Or you rolled 20?
I rolled a 20.
What's that total?
For me?
Do you not have it? You don't have religion, do you? Or did you pick it
No,
up?
I have it. I just haven't put skill points into it.
And then you don't have it.
Okay.
So,
20.
well, but you have tavern knowledge.
Yeah.
If you rolled a no, oh yeah, well done.
I guess I
well
could try
done.
Bev more on Tavern Knowledge, too. But, no, she's close to the 20. The 8 was right around the corner from it.
Do you don't have religion yet, do you? Alistair, I don't believe you do. It was one of the skills you were bitching about you don't have. You're like, I don't understand religion. I must get it.
Your character's an atheist. I don't believe in religion.
No, I don't. I have planes, nobles, natures, local history,
you roll tavern, though?
geography, and yeah, so
Let's get that natural 20.
And the natural 1.
I have no idea.
That is,
I think we got that out of
that's a pony. You're looking at a pony.
Yep. We should kill that pony.
Yeah, that's a chipmunk.
So Yuri, you know this as a advanced form of ghoul called a ghast. Its touch can paralyze you. It loves to consume flesh of any sort. Usually, they're always evil and very, very bad undead creatures. Strom, a little bit of tavern knowledge I'll give you that's kind of extra is ghouls kind of become ghouls because they love to, they were mortals that loved to like eat flesh. They just were obsessed with eating flesh. Not like people flesh or anything like that, but ghasts were normally, I'm not saying this there are exceptions, but normally ghasts become ghasts because either A, they're like kind of an advanced form of ghoul, or cannibals. And they loved sentient flesh, and they died and were cursed. So,
All right.
So, yeah, blah.
you're looking at a ghast. Its touch can paralyze you, and then it eats you alive. It's not pulling on the chains too much, but it shifts around a little bit. Like, it doesn't look like it's moved in a long time. As it moves, you see like a little bit of dust falls off of it, and it repeats its question.
I said, who the hell are you?
Also, I should point out, it's using, I'm not going to talk that way, but it's like talking like almost like, still talking common, but it is talking like these and thous kind of deal, like an old common.
Gotcha.
Who doth beeth you with, kind of shit. But I'm going to talk normal common.
Who art thou?
You guys understand it, but it is talking in a very old dialect. Alistair, you as a linguist pick up on it right away. Like, people haven't talked like that in hundreds of years.
Gotcha. I mean, we're talking old Azul? Like,
not that old, but, I mean, maybe a couple centuries, yeah, at least.
Wow. I say we leave it alone and backtrack. Hasn't been bothered in a while. I say we leave it.
Can you be so kind as to help me out to my situation?
And it goes on, it like kind of tests the chains.
Oh, I think not.
Yeah.
is it evil?
Yes.
Yes.
Should we smite it? Are you not a paladin? Is it not evil? Should you not smite it?
I would like questions with it first.
Well, then ask it its questions, then smite it.
It's more than likely.
I'd rather not be smiting.
And it kind of like looks to the side, smoting?
Smitten.
Smooting?
That's smiting.
Smote.
Smote. I'd rather not be smote if you don't mind. I'm just a guy trying to get out of a trap.
And he shakes it again.
You're a ghast.
A what?
A creature that eats flesh.
I do not.
He looks incredulous.
Sense motive?
Sure.
Well, yes.
I'm not really good at that. I rolled a 12. That gives me a 13.
Alistair, you think... Yeah.
He's telling the truth.
You
Or
do.
he's very good at lying.
21 for Yuri.
You think he's telling the truth.
And is it because you just haven't eaten flesh in a long
Everybody
time?
hasn't finished. Hold on. Let everybody rolling in. Don't forget,
Bevmore.
Bev Moore is going to be played by Bobby Nance today.
Oh, she got pretty good.
19.
19?
Bevmore got 21.
19.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
22. So, don't.
22? Yeah, you think so.
Detect magic on him?
The chains are magic, and you see the chains. There's chains all around the room. You're seeing them, they're all magic in this room. As you kind of like peruse the room looking, 'cause nobody's entered the room. You guys are all kind of, just to give a visual, all kind of like yelling from the hallway. Unless somebody entered, let me know if you have.
Well, now, definitely not.
But, I mean, you're only 10. I would imagine you want to get anywhere closer than 5 feet from this thing.
Oh, yeah. Obviously. We
So
don't
I'm
want to
kind
get
of putting
in
you at the
fighting distance.
doorway. Maybe you're not necessarily in the hallway, but you're not fully in the room either. Your group's kind of huddled around the door. You see chains on the wall in many different places, and there's magic radiating from them. And in the middle of the room, like smack dab in front of the ghast, there's a chest on the floor. It's a small chest, maybe 9 inches tall by a foot wide, like little lockbox. Wooden with iron banded metal on it.
So you haven't eaten. So how about we chat and what's in the chest?
I could not get it open, and this damned trap got me.
He shakes it again.
Why are you looking at me?
You're the smartest one
I
in the group. Figure it out.
And he swishes his head. A little bit of strandy hair and like some dust falls.
am Garza.
He looks at each of you like you should know his name.
I mean,
No, you won't.
Legend lore?
You won't. No.
Tavern knowledge?
No. Nope.
Nat 20?
No.
Knowledge. Yeah, all I got's religion.
He's not a knowledge. It's like knowing Bob from... I'm sorry,
Gotcha.
not Bob. It's like knowing a guy named Timmy 4,000 years ago or something, you know, or something random like that. It's just a random dude from a while ago.
I don't know how to put this to you, but you notice how our manner of speech is much different than your own?
He looks at you like he hasn't.
Oh, wow.
How long has he been
This
here?
is what happens. You see, none of you are observant, and this is what happens. This is what happens. You will end up like this guy, stuck in a trap for 200, maybe more, years. This is what you want?
My
Any
friends.
of you?
My friends have gone to sleep.
No,
They haven't moved in a while.
they've died.
He's looking around at the other the bones around, and you do notice that with each set of bones, there is like a set of shackles and chain like on the wall next to where they were.
What kind of magic is radiating off the chains?
I don't know. The DM hasn't told me yet.
I kind of give you a perusal. Like, you remember the detect magic takes rounds. Like, I gave you the, hey, what's magic? And that was it. If you do a concentrated magic, you can take
I'll
some
take
concentrate.
3 rounds or whatever it is to know what spell it is.
It's necromantic in nature. And as you look further, you do see something radiating magic behind him as well on the wall, kind of in the shape of a doorway. So along the door. It's rating it like it's very faint and it's kind of got a non-detection kind of vibe going on about it, but
Okay.
because you're concentrating on it and you're looking at the chains, you do see like a generalized magic kind of behind him.
Some necromancy and some that I'm not sure of.
And and then the box too has necromancy on it, which is tied to the chains.
And the could very well be a trap for the treasure chest.
And as you go, there's magic on one of the bones.
On just one of them.
One of the bones has something magical in the debris. The debris.
And there's something magical over there. Who wants to be brave and touch the pile of bones?
Yuri's rubbing his face like,
oh, I don't want to go in there. Can you guys get me out?
Shakes it again.
I'd appreciate it.
What can you tell us about the building you're in?
Oh, it's an old tomb. Zillions, I think. And, great treasures. I'm one of the best lockpickers in the realm. Karza, are you sure you haven't heard of me?
Positive.
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 But this one, I tripped something wrong, and the chains came out and snatched me. I've been here for hours.
You have been
Yes.
here for centuries.
Hours.
That's not possible. I'm human. I don't live for centuries. This guy.
He kind of motions to the paladin.
So maybe you don't know what happened to you over those centuries.
I look fine.
He's looking at his own arms and stuff.
What god do you serve?
What does anybody serve? I mean, really. If I had to show faith to one, I would say Scarus. He's the god of, getting in places that you're not supposed to get into. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
He takes one look at Bevmora, kind of gives her like a look up and down. He's like,
Hey, how you doing?
she shrinks back into the hall.
So when you tried to open the chest, that's when the chains attacked you?
Grabbed all of us. Yeah.
But not prior to touching the chest?
No. We had found some good loot before actually getting here.
All right, I'll do it. I'm fairly confident that the chest is the only thing trapped, and you can save me if I'm wrong. All right, I go rooting around in the bones for whatever the thing is.
All right, you step in.
I do not touch the chest, though.
All
I
right.
avoid that thing. I give it as much room as is possible.
That is now the Black Plague chest.
Yes.
You take a step into the room, and the chest starts shaking. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a man run away with like a little girl holding my skirts up.
You step into the room. Yes, you kind of almost like, and nothing happens.
I also stay away from him
All
because
right.
I don't want to be paralyzed.
Fair enough.
Because he's like, "Hey, save me, buddy." Dunk.
Gotcha. He's just kind of watching you, like go over and you go where the magic is. Most of the clothes and like armor this person was wearing, and even like some of the metals, deteriorated over time.
Gotcha.
But you find money. Bag of money, you pick it up and it just falls out of the bag, like out the bottom. But then some coins
set
fall.
it back down before it completely falls out the bottom? Put another
Sure. Yeah,
sack
I
underneath
just
it?
kind of gave you the idea,
Yeah.
like some money and a hand axe. It's still polished metal, just sitting there normal,
Okay.
but it's radiating magic.
I do the like axe dance from Kung Fu Hustle. You know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
I do not either.
I think Wes gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you get up and do this dance for me?
Not exactly, but you can look it up on YouTube, I'm sure.
YouTube that shit. All right. Do you take the axe?
Yeah, I'll take the axe.
That's one of the things we found down here. Pretty nice, huh? I'll tell you what. If you let me go, you can have it.
How generous of you.
I am Karza.
He kind of makes a heroic
Don't we
pose.
already have it?
That's what you can't perceive sarcasm either?
Oh, no, I can. I'm just
Okay, thank God.
trying to get him to realize it.
I kind of look around. Who would?
That magic that's on him is pretty strong. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, he's still.
Maybe it's an illusion. Maybe he's not really looking like that. Maybe it's just an illusion. Now, see, you said there was necromantic, but maybe is there any other level that's beyond that? Maybe it's just an illusion magic that keep him there?
I mean,
Or is he truly a
there
cast?
might be a delusion magic on him. I think there is. But no, if he's been here for 200 years, he's right. He's unless the necromancy is keeping him in stasis somehow, which is possible. I haven't studied necromancy that thoroughly. Regardless, It's big magic. It's
Well,
beyond
here's
me.
one thing. I could heal him, and if it hurts him, then we know for 100% sure.
Sure.
Do I got to touch him?
You do.
Yes.
Oh,
Lay on hands,
you
go ahead.
you can do your.
I don't have mass heal.
Oh shit! Yeah, right.
Yeah, and like, as odd as it is, apparently you can't like turn. You know, I'm not really sure about that rule. Like,
Which one?
You can't turn rebuke, but you can flood an area with positive like.
So what the hell is that ability called? Channel.
Yeah.
So you can channel, but you have to pick before you do it. Heal your buddies or hurt undead. You get one either or, but there are feats that will change that. But the generic version of channel is one or the other.
What about your aura of good? Would that hurt him?
No. It just allows me to...
You can detect evil on them if you want.
You know,
I mean-
yeah, I might as well. I'm just going to detect evil in the entire, like, peruse room. I know the chains are going to be probably evil. Then when I get to
The necromantic magic that's radiating off the chains are evil, and it's like fusing into him. And yeah, he's evil. As you look at it.
he is definitely evil.
Whoa! Whoa! I've only killed people that deserved it, all right?
Sense motive on that one. I believe him 100%.
That's a 19, 20, 23.
Yeah.
do
You
Bedmore.
think he's telling the truth?
21 on Bedmore.
Think he's telling the truth? She thinks he's telling the truth?
I know he's telling the truth.
Rolled a 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is big time. Like, whatever he's entrapped by is big time magic. Maybe even a Zillion dating back. Probably actually a Zillion if this is dating back to what these crypts are. And then whatever's behind him. That door is a concealed, like, you're not even sure that Karza knows he's leaning up against the door behind him. It's pretty well hidden. You wouldn't even know it's there unless you were detecting magic. It looks just like any other part of the wall.
Gotcha.
As I'm doing this detect evil, even though I have the chains, the chest, anything else stands out to me?
No.
Okay.
So, Karza, since you're a trap master, how do we get you
Yes.
out?
Well, you unlock the locks.
But
I don't
they're
really
magical.
see locks on them.
He's looking at the
Do we
chains
actually
now,
see
and
the
it looks like solid metal bands.
I actually don't know. You can break them with your sword. That would help me out.
Our weapons would break against these.
Well, can you go get something and get me out? I can wait.
I feel like this is the work of Rafet.
Well, yeah, we've already found the bubbling cauldron of Rafet, so...
Those cauldrons look relatively new.
Yeah.
Ancient.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cauldrons look like a new addition to this place.
Those cauldrons were most likely added. I think the gravedigger worships Rafet. Whoever this foreign personage is came to assist him, and
Could be a priestess of Rafet.
could be. He's probably a lay worshiper. I mean, he digs in the dirt all the time.
Is the only person that's in the room Alistair?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is
And you
big fat fact.
collected gold as well, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and write, whoever's taking the party funds, 410 standards. A lot of gold.
That's pretty nice. Are these coins able to give me kind of a more definitive time as to when this occurred, or
The coins are ancient,
Gotcha.
so but you think they may have robbed them themselves.
Gotcha.
They did say it's part of loot.
They're either coins from 200 years ago, or they're a Zulian currency.
well, I probably would know what a Zulian currency like. That's my avenue of study. So,
Yeah, there's Zulian time frame.
gotcha.
You said it was how much?
410 standards.
Standards.
Yeah. Hey, you get on the mainland, you might even get more for them.
Yeah, because they're ancient.
Yeah.
Like,
They're actually not even tarnished.
yeah, they're museum pieces.
Zulian gold or Zulian currency does not tarnish or age.
Yeah, which means it's a higher quantity of gold. You could honestly probably, well, it's also probably got magic in it, but we've probably melted down and make solid gold out of it, which
Blow
would be worth
ourselves
more
up.
than the coins.
It's like, let's melt this down. Boom.
Yeah, it's
now
right
that
like
melted.
Keep in mind,
If you wanna
coin
put it-
gold is like shit gold. It's
Yeah.
got all the impurities and everything in it.
Yeah, it's called a standard, not gold, because it's got more lead in it than anything
Yeah.
else. But if you do want to put an asterisk next to that 410, and if you just want to spend it normally as normal and not ever deal with it and spend it as you wish, then spend it. But if you go to find a collector, you might be able to get more.
Okay, well, I got 410 standards and marked ancient.
Okay. He's just looking at you.
I'm sorry, Karza. I think we were going to have to come back for you.
All right. I mean, as long as you can get me out, I can wait a little bit longer.
He just kind of like leans back against the wall.
So there's a door behind him.
Why can't I do that anymore?
Okay, why didn't you say that before?
Because I didn't want Karzak to hear there's a door behind him.
It looks like he's trying to whistle. Why can't I do that? He has no lips. They're little skin flaps. It looks like he's trying to whistle or something. You see skin trying to go in a little circle, but not. It's like kind of stretching thin.
All right. Yeah. So do the healing thing if you're gonna do the healing thing. Otherwise, let's get with the smiting.
Fine. How far away are his hands from him? Are they out to the side?
Yeah, he could not
Stretched
reach out to you guys if he tried.
Thank goodness, because I don't want to get touched.
You're gonna have to touch him.
Does it work if I touch him? Do I get paralyzed?
Yeah,
I know that
I don't
from
even know the answer to that.
I got gloves on, right?
Marty's like, I can't lie to you or tell you the truth because I don't know.
I might roll a 50-50 to see if it does. That is a.
If I pass,
I'm not gonna even look it up.
Smite him.
I will.
I would say no. Because you can do that as an attack, and it doesn't do it in a normal combat.
All right, let me go over here. I'll walk around the chest as far away from it as possible.
So you guys are using magical energies on this guy?
I don't like the way you said that.
I'm just asking. Are you?
Yes.
Okay. Just keep. You got a limited amount of those, so you tack that off.
Cure light wounds.
All right, roll your damage.
What was that? Die 6?
That was a die.
Die
Die
plus
Play
like
2.
five.
Die plus 2.
Oh yeah, plus up to 5.
6 points.
His eyes start burning. He looks angry for the first time. He's like, and he reaches out and makes you kind of jump back because it lurches at you like he's angry. And it's angry now, and he's like, he's smoldering.
Your turn. And I step out.
It looks like he's lost his mind now. Cars is not there. It's thrashing at you guys.
It was just a ploy. It was a kind of a conduit kind of thing to have a...
That or you pissed him off.
No, either or. No.
I say both.
Regardless, we couldn't have helped him.
Well,
It is sad that he died 200 years ago to a trap, but he died 200 years ago. That's hardly your fault. Quit distressing over it.
Sling! Pull out my mace. It's like, let's go ahead and finish this off then.
You guys gonna smash him down? I'm defenseless. You guys.
Yeah, I'm just going to smash him.
All right, you guys smash him into pieces.
Thank you for making that just horrible for us. Thank you. Thank you for that, Marty.
It screams.
Why? I thought we were friends. Why?
You were mistaken.
We already had the
I could have given you so much knowledge. You just come back and visit me, but you killed me instead.
It wasn't instant.
No, it was a
Figure out how to
long.
open this door.
Somebody that lived 200 years ago.
Well, now that this thing's dead, anything behind that? You're saying there's a door behind him?
Yeah. I can. Anybody got some charcoal? Wow. Why am I blanking on Marty's
Chalk?
name?
Torad.
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 Yeah.
My thanks.
Oh, all right. Hold on, guys. My name's Torad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to him. I like hitting stuff in my shield. What did you want to have?
He's so gonna kill you.
I
You
know.
know that, right?
Sorry, Marcus.
Get charcoal.
All right, guys.
Paid
He'd be more like,
previously.
no, I do not have any charcoal. I'm so sorry.
And
Excuse me, I'm playing Torad, and I think I'm being true to Marcus's vision of him. Okay, so can I play him, please? Thank you.
At
You
least
got
his
that more.
other testicle dropped when he was
I got
talking.
him. Yeah, I got him. Here's your tackle.
Thank you, Torad. Never speak again, please.
All right.
No, you don't have to answer. Just never speak again.
It's like, we're just going to mute you. You're the mute of the group. There you go.
All right, you put an etching out.
Yeah, I draw where the door
All right.
is.
Bevmore got a total of a 17 on her perception.
Okay.
If there's anything else that, like, in the room that looks like it matches the same kind of, like, energies on the wall anywhere, I'll mark that too.
It's only on the door.
Good.
And it's really, so it's an abjuration kind of spell or type magic on the wall itself. And you think the magic specifically is just there to not let the door be detected.
Huh. Okay. So the lever or whatever controls the door in this room wouldn't have the same thing.
Bevmora, Bevmora says, if I can take a little time, I mean, the people in distress won't be this way, but if I can take some time, I might be able to figure this room out. I think all of it might be one thing, one device.
Should we move the bones?
I think the trigger is the box, but it also might be the key to get in the door. Clever tombs can be, the entrances to them can be like this. We might be looking at the entrance to this place. We are just in, what's the word? Threshold. We just might be in a threshold right now.
I don't think the people that were down here to rescue are behind this door. I think this is a different mission for a different time. I think we need to backtrack and go down the other door.
Very optimistic about rescuing people that are not going to be rescued, that are already dead and turned into skeletons.
It's a possibility. But
Okay.
would you want me to give up on you if you were taken that quickly?
What I'm saying is that if they are alive and that this path leads us behind the enemy, then that would be advantageous to us. The frontal assault against a bunch of skeletons I do not think is going to be successful.
You also have to remember that this was a secret passage.
Exactly. That they don't know about.
So
If
the
it
enemy
leads-
lies somewhere else. And they did not discover this.
If it leads to another antechamber, then we don't search it. We just leave it alone and we come back to it. But if it leads behind them, we have an advantage. If we go in the frontal assault route, which they're going to be ready for, because there are guards that they left alive, people that they left alive. They're going to be ready for people to come after anybody who might be still alive. Do you understand that we do not know what we're up against, but they are prepared for the eventuality of guards coming to save townsfolk?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, as long as we're dealing with this situation with a certain expectation of what we're up against. I don't mind risking my life to save these people, but I'd rather not throw it away after I just got it back. I've already died once in the last little while. I'd rather not do it again.
Also, we may not be able to crack this door.
That's a possibility.
Are Azulians known for weak traps?
None at all.
Oh. I can, if you give me about 20 minutes, I can determine maybe the difficulty of this.
I'm willing to wait 20 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay. So
I'll keep
she
an
is
eye on
going
her
to.
back.
What is her perception? I do not have her character sheet in front of me. She's taking 20.
She's a +5.
Okay, that is the target. She meditated.
She's just a +5. Wait.
She's level 2.
Does she have an investigation or something that's different, or is it just perception?
Just perception. There's no perception deals with a lot of stuff now.
I think it's wisdom based, and I don't believe she's very wise.
Like intelligence is generally.
Yeah. She's a rash gal. Leave her alone. All right, so that's our target. Yes, this I would say I have about, I don't know, a 5% chance of opening this.
Oh God.
Or we end up like Garza.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's just leave it
Well,
alone.
I will
then.
help with my perception to see if I can aid her.
That helps. Maybe a 10% chance of opening it now.
Better than
No,
that.
I say we don't bother with it.
That's an 18.
It's her disable device. What's her disable device? 6, 7, 8. Wow. Yeah, she's smart. I forgot. So she has a +8. So am I trying to disarm this? If it fails, things could go very bad.
That's why we'll all be outside the room rooting for you.
Let's not chance it.
I hate you so much. She smiles. This is very powerful. I mean, if we have time and we can really take our time with this, maybe, but I would not feel comfortable if we're in a time restraint of dealing with this.
We'll take as long as you need. Until you feel comfortable, we'll wait.
I'm talking days.
So 30 minutes?
Are we messing with this or not?
We are not messing with this.
Okay. She looks extremely relieved. You weren't really like, she's like, when she backs out of the room, I do not want to end up like that.
So I'm going to test a theory once we're out of the room. I'm going to take one of the skulls with me, and once we're a little further away, I'm going to throw it and hit the box and see if the chains come out. Maybe they just don't go past the room.
All right. You back up. How far
Out
away?
of the room.
How
At
far
least
away?
10 feet.
10 feet down the hall. You chuck the skull. Completely missed the box. Just kidding. You hit the box. And
I
you
would have made him roll.
you see the chain starting to.
I'll
rolled a
roll.
1.
You see that I'm not that worried about it. The chains start hovering in the air, and they start like slowly moving around. Look like they're looking for something. Just touching the box. Oh, I did not.
Yeah, so I guess not.
I'm glad.
The box.
I'm
It's
glad I
probably-
didn't do that. Good call, Sram. Yeah. I guess magic tracks work a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is that was a non-living thing that just hit it, and it still activated it, so I don't think it mattered.
I don't think things are not supposed to act that way. Who are these Azulians?
I think it has to be...
Big, powerful wizards.
I think the magic
They could
has
do
to be
that?
canceled.
Yeah.
From
They
history,
could do
yes.
a lot more
they,
than that. They floated ships in the air.
They were almost equal to the gods in power at their high point.
Can we get out of here?
Yes. Backtracking.
All right.
Hopping over every grate, because I'm just going to take that every grate is
don't
trapped.
want to touch anything now.
Who would like to move the sheep? Or sorry, the group. Can we? Can I get a party order, please? Again.
Strom's in the front.
We're all huddled in a big circle.
So it's Strom. I think I remember it. Strom.
And
Then Yuri.
Yeah, Alistair is in the tavern in town. drinking beer.
And I believe.
Alistair's with us doing a Zoom chat. He's like,
I believe-
can you get the camera closer? I can't see the bone.
I believe Bev was next, holding the laptop with Alistair's face on it.
And Torad
And
was
I got the back.
Torad, what did we tell you about talking?
I'm sorry. All right, and Torad's on the back. Okay, so move the dash sheep. Okay, you move back out where the secret door was located. Step over the threshold where that thing was, and go to the door. Bam.
wow, dude. How much
Simple
you had
door.
to drink already?
I've got help over there. I'm trying to use the mouse pointer to point at Marty. I'm like, this guy over here is helping me.
You're at the door.
I'm going to do perception 14.
I rolled a 15, which is what I got.
15. All right.
And I'll roll for
I only
Bev.
got a 7.
And I'll do Bev Mora. Nice. 23.
I hear something. Sounds like crying, whimpering, crying and whimpering. It's very faint. And she backs up away from the door.
Just slowly open the door. I really can't detect the undead. There is nothing for that. That's
Yeah.
what it's all under my detection.
See a corpse walking around. There's your detection.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No.
I detect corpse walking.
The corpse is walking. You open the door, and 20 feet in front of you, 10 feet in front of you looks like a makeshift altar. Doesn't fit the rest of the rest of the room. Looks pretty ancient. The altar itself looks pretty newly constructed. It's got a symbol of a skull with a hand going up into the skull, fingers going out the eyes, out the mouth. A traditional unholy symbol of Refet, goddess of the undead. Against the west wall is a pile of, looks like, corpses. Next to the altar, there's a heavy-set person laying on the floor, motionless. You can see a little bit of, they're not facing you, but you see the back of his neck. And it looks very pale, like the blood's been sucked out of him. And at the very southern end of the room is a large sarcophagus, and it looks like it's been cracked open. And then against the east room, where the only noise in this room that's coming from is looks like a cage. And in the cage is a woman, and she's noticing you guys come in for the first time, and she's standing up looking frantic. She's blonde, and she is played by Cara Delevingne, saying, "Save me! Save me! By all that is the gods, help me! Help me!" She's shaking the cage.
Strom slowly looks around, looks at the one pale corpse. He's assuming it's a corpse.
Yeah, it's not moving.
Slowly perusing the room, just scanning with his detect evil. Other than that,
It's an evil room. Evil permeates this place.
this is a shrine to Refret.
She steal your milk money or something?
My order has been at odds with her for as long as I can remember.
Yuri's like, Yuri's going to go to the body and you can head over to the cage, but Yuri's going to check the body that's by the altar, the pale looking one.
I'll go over to the cage.
I'm going to kind of like kick him a little bit, make
You know
sure
what?
he's not aghast.
We're gonna go by
Anish.
Anish in here. Yes.
I saw your eyes. They said Anish. So, green will be Bevmora, blue is me.
There are no visible enemies. I'm just the breakdown of turns is important right here. All right. Anybody above a 20?
No, not me.
15 to 20? Anybody in there?
I'm a 15.
Alistair is 15.
I know she's higher than that, but I don't know what her initiative is.
Oh, actually,
Initiative should be near the top.
I have +2 thanks to my dexterity, so I'm a whopping 17.
All right. Alistair is a 17.
I am also a 17.
Oh, there it is. Jeez. She's a 19. Bevmora is a 19.
Okay.
And Yuri is a 14.
Do you care who goes first, Strom or Alistair? Or who has a higher dex?
I have a +2.
I only got a +1.
All right. So it is Bevmora, Alistair, Strom. Ah, it's all right. I'm going to go. What did you get, Yuri?
14.
14. All right. So it's Bevmora, Alistair, Strom, Yuri, and Torad. Yeah, I'm going to milk
Since
this.
Bevmora is a ranged character, and she's...
All right, so no, we're breaking down. Bevmora is... I'll control her until...
I'm just saying, I
anything
would
might
have her
happen.
move over in one of these 2 squares on the side.
All right. You go ahead and move her, Bobby.
Where's she at? Right there?
Yeah.
All right. I put her right there, so she's at a distance.
All right. Alistair.
I'm good.
Gonna hang out in the hall.
Yep.
All right.
We need your detective skills.
Yeah.
Strom.
No, it's fine.
Young
It's fine.
master.
You walk up. You take your move action and walk up to the cage, correct?
Yes.
All right.
It could come back at any time. Hurry up. Get me out of here. Please.
What is it?
It's
All right. Torad is going to move in past his buddies. You're next to the body. He's also next to the body, checking it out with you, Yuri.
All right.
You hear the woman speaking in a whispered, like a scared whispered tone to the paladin.
Does she feel better with me, like, just being next to her now?
No, doesn't appear so.
Okay.
It's because she's evil.
And high or low there, Strom. High or low, buddy?
I'm going to go high.
Okay. There are 2 persons next to this body. Oh, no, you were the other person, wasn't you? I apologize. High or low, Yuri?
Low.
Oh, just choose whatever you had before.
Not to re-roll.
Okay,
That's fair.
enough.
That's fair. Which is weird. So he said high, right?
Uh-huh.
Or no, he said high.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 1. He said low. I just rolled a 20.
So is that good or bad for me?
That's bad for you. That's obviously.
You said low, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gets the favor. So I will attack the other person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Paladin is safe and the healer is safe.
All right, as you roll it over, you see it's a rather ugly man, even if he wasn't dead, obviously. In his mid-60s.
Hey.
I'm assuming. I
Hey.
didn't say it.
Hey.
I'm
You
just
thought it,
assuming.
man.
He's your daddy. I'm sorry.
Rather ugly man, like warts, mid-60s, looks very unhealthy, even if he wasn't already. He has no health right now.
Yuri's assuming this is the gravedigger.
No teeth, like, ugh. As you roll him over, his dead eyes are like just glassy, looking out at nothingness. Torad comes next to you, and he's looking down at the body too. And instantly, from this body, a shadowy figure bursts out of it and attacks Torad.
Oh, hell.
And it goes completely through his body. And I will show you what you were looking at as Torad. It looks like the breath itself gets taken from him and his life force, and he drops to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Great.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, hold on a second. Where did I put?
If it drops the meat tank, we're screwed.
I had to get him out of there. He's not being played. From his body erupts this shadowy figure of smoke, and it almost looks like it's made of pure shadows itself. Utter blackness and despair kind of like permeates the room as this thing drops Torad to the ground. You're not sure if he's alive or dead.
He's definitely unconscious at one.
He's definitely not moving.
Well, I see
Bevmora.
shadow, so
And how we'll do... So this is how we can do it now. To make it... I kind of wanted to do it with initiatives, but since you didn't know what you were fighting yet at this time, everybody roll a religion, please, now. And then on your turn...
I'll roll a tavern knowledge. I did not make my
I'm gonna
tavern.
grab me a new die to roll the religion.
Yeah.
You have no idea what the hell this thing
I'm
is.
gonna go with super fate.
It looks very scary.
It's a
Nope.
shadowy ghost thing.
It's a shadowy ghost thing.
I did not know what the fuck this is. I've not run into this before.
Yep.
14 for me.
What?
Bevmora will go with tavern knowledge.
What is
Nope.
All right, so Bevmora rolls a 14. You roll it or you did?
I rolled a 14.
All right,
She
so
rolled a 2.
on your turn, tell me that you got it, and we'll go over it, and you can yell it out. Alistair. Big, scary, shadowy thing has just erupted.
Just went through Market. Just went through Torad.
Where's Torad again?
He is right
there where it says Marcus.
So it went closer to me? That's great.
No, I didn't go close to you.
I'll cast a spell. That doesn't have any effect this round.
Okay, you begin casting, but you are 15 feet away from this thing in the hallway.
I'll take my free 5 up the hallway again.
Back up this way? You're going to lose visual at that point. Do you need visual on it?
I don't need visual.
Okay.
No.
I was letting you know for spell
I'm casting
purposes.
this on my crossbow.
You can barely see the kind of corners of it. As you back up, you lose track of it.
I was like, he finally learned teleport, and he's getting the hell out of there.
The fox is backing up with you. It's right behind you.
Yeah.
You actually almost step on it. You hear it kind of yelp, but you concentrate on what you're doing. Strom.
Pulling out my longsword. That's all I can do right now.
I will give you had your long sword out. I don't imagine you're like, I'm going to shoot this thing in this treacherous place.
I can't do that because I was doing detect evil at
You
the
can do
time.
that with one hand. It's fine. Oh, I see what you're saying.
No, because I have my shield.
I don't even think you need a hand for that. You don't need a hand for that. You just look at things. It's
You have Superman.
I kind of did that as like, but you're going to hold your sword out and kind of do like one of these things.
Okay.
I'm not going to dog you like that. That would be fucked up.
I do not know what this is. This is... Oh, it probably looks at me and says, ooh, I might need to kill you first. I'll move in behind it.
It probably sees
All
you
right.
and be like,
Attacking
beacon of
group.
light. Let's not go that way.
All right.
And I will try to smite your ass.
All right.
So what does that give you? Like, it gives you your charisma bonus to attack, and then
And damage.
damage. Okay.
Yep. Unfortunately, I only have one.
Can you read the power in full of Smite, please? For all of our listeners, and me too, because I'm curious about something, because I have certain protections.
Once per day, a paladin can call out the powers of good to aid in her struggle against evil. As a swift action, the paladin chooses one target within sight to smite. If the target is evil, the paladin adds her charisma bonus, if any, to her attack rolls, and adds her paladin level to damage rolls against the target.
Levels.
Yes.
So you add +2 to...
Yeah, to my damage. If the target of smite evil is an outsider with the evil subtype, an evil aligned dragon or an undead creature, the bonus to the damage on the first successful attack increases to 2 points of damage per level the paladin possesses. Regardless of the target, smite evil attacks automatically bypass any DR the creature might possess. In addition, while smite evil is in effect, the paladin gains a deflection bonus equal to her charisma modifier to her AC against attacks made by the target of the smite. If the paladin targets a creature that is not evil, the smite is wasted with no effect. The smite evil effect remains until the target of the smite is dead or the next time the paladin rests and regains her uses of the ability.
Attack away, buddy.
So you, like, by smiting this thing, you basically put a smite, like, token on it, and all your attacks against it until it's dead or smites.
No, it's just for this round.
Just for this round, but
I think it's actually just for this hit. So if you had multiple attacks, you'd only get one.
yeah. So
Well,
it's
it's confusing because it talks about a deflection modifier.
So after I smite it until I rest, or I smite something else, I will have a deflection bonus to my AC against this particular creature.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty nice. All right, roll away, buddy.
Honey. Please. 2. 20 was right there.
Does now do you lose it if you miss?
I can only use it once. I mean, I don't have any others.
Yeah, but do you lose? Like, does the charge stay in the sword, so to speak, or you just whiffed and you lost it?
I think it stays. I mean,
All right. Well, you have a whole round. So
Try and figure it out.
try to figure it out when it gets back to me. I need wording in it, otherwise I'm gonna have to make a DM decision. You know I hate making decisions.
yeah.
It's my least favorite thing of DMing is decisions. What is your total, by the way, with the 2? Never mind. Actually, I don't.
No, because I barely got to 11.
It's still pretty good at level 2, man.
Yeah, I mean, what's your charisma?
+3.
+3. So there's 5 right there. Like you've got 2 from just your level. What's your strength modifier?
+2. So 4.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, you missed. All right.
But not bad.
Still pretty close. Just find out. Swing and a miss. Just find out if that deactivated or not. All right. The paladin comes in with his longsword. You see, holy might, like ripping through this thing, but he just swings wild. Maybe he's a little excited about attacking this thing, but it like easily kind of dodges aside. And Yori.
Still level 10.
Yori, this thing is a shadow. I can give you one piece of information, and I'm going to give you that it is incorporeal. You want to let us know all what that means? You want to read that from? Give it a little search on your book on the book. Yeah.
Great. So incorporeal. An incorporeal creature has no physical body. It can be harmed only by other incorporeal creatures, magic weapons, or creatures that strike as magic weapons, and spells, spell-like abilities, or supernatural abilities. It is immune to all non-magical attack forms. Even when hit by spells or magic weapons, it takes only half damage from a corporeal source, except for channel energy. Although it is not a magical attack, holy water can affect incorporeal undead. Corporeal spells and effects that do not cause damage only have a 50% chance of affecting an incorporeal creature. Force spells and effects, such as from a magic missile, affect an incorporeal creature normally. An incorporeal creature has no natural armor bonus, but has a deflection bonus equal to its charisma bonus, always at least 1, even if the creature's charisma score does not normally provide a bonus. It can enter or pass through solid objects, but must remain adjacent to the object's exterior, and so cannot pass entirely through an object whose space is larger than its own. It can sense the presence of creatures or objects within a square adjacent to its current location, but enemies have total concealment, 50% mischance from an incorporeal creature that is inside an object. In order to see beyond the object it is in and attack normally, the incorporeal creature must emerge. An incorporeal creature inside an object has total cover, but when it attacks a creature outside of the object, it only has cover. So a creature outside with a readied action could strike at it as it attacks. An incorporeal creature cannot pass through a force effect.
Well, it's out in the open, so it's out in the open, so
Yep. So,
attack away, buddy, or whatever you're doing.
I'm so scared.
Well, you have our only magic weapon, I think. Or who has the hand axe?
You do.
You do.
Okay, who wants the hand axe?
You do, Voodoo. Get into the battle. I've actually got my thing, but knowing this little tidbit of information, I'm casting.
Okay.
And that's my action because it will go off next round. But I will also
you're gonna
say
give
this
me
is a shadow. It is incorporeal.
Are you casting something that gives me an attack of opportunity? I think you probably are.
Son of a gun. Yeah. Can I take a free 5 and then cast?
You can take free 5 and cast.
So I will move away towards the entrance. Or yeah, that'll work there too.
Actually, you have a mouse. I don't know why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you'd still be... Sorry. That's the only place you can move.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless you went this way.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
I'm going to set the table. You got to go a little further.
All right, so I'm going to go by the wording.
It says you lose it. I just looked it up.
Okay, I do lose it?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
You lost your smite because your golf game
Shame.
sucks.
Well,
you had a good chance of hitting it, too. Yori and Strom. The shadow looks towards you and reaches out.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Its hand goes straight through your armor and touches your flesh, and you feel cold.
He's got
cold.
If it's just bypassing his armor, like because it's normal, he also has a mage armor on, which is a force effect.
Oh, nice. Yep. I rolled a 19, but
okay.
Oh,
that is pretty nice. What is your touch AC though?
My touch AC is a 15.
All right, I rolled a 19, but 15 is still pretty good. Yeah. 2 damage to your strength. You feel your arms get heavier. Bevmora.
Well, she doesn't have anything magical on her. I don't remember.
I would assume, Yuri, you yelled out like this shit, like magic.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I would also be yelling out mage armor.
I think he put mage armor on,
It
I
was
believe.
me and him. And you got 2 or 3 of
I
them.
think Marcus already had armor.
Yeah, because me and him's the only one that
I
could
don't
benefit
remember.
from.
Yuri and Strom have mage armor on them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
You guys should still have it active on your sheets. I know it was a week ago.
Yes.
But,
I don't remember. Let me look.
what does Bevmora want to do? Realize if you attack with her ranged weapon in its
You know
thing's
what?
face, you're going to get attack by opportunity.
I cast it 3 times, and I'm usually pretty selfless with that, so it may be that all 3 of them have it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's down now.
You can have her do a full attack or a full withdrawal, and she will not attack or
Yeah, I'm going to have her do a
provoke an attack. or
full
opportunity.
withdrawal. Yeah, she's going to have full withdrawal, which can she can pass through Marcus's square, right?
Oh.
No, but then that would be passing through 2 threatened squares, which would provoke an attack
But she can
opportunity.
go
She can
here?
only roll. Yeah, she can actually even go like down here.
Okay, yeah. We'll put her there.
Okay. Alistair.
I will toss the axe into this square.
I'm gonna toss the axes.
Yeah, into that.
Okay, so you move up 5 and toss it. Okay.
And then I will take my move to move back.
All right, so you throw it about 15 foot in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Strom.
So I'll take my free 5, and then I will pick up the hand axe and drop my longsword.
Okay. All right, you got it.
And my spell should go off at the beginning of my turn, but I still get a turn, right?
Yeah, no, it already went off,
Okay. I cast shield.
I think. Okay.
So I got 2 force protections against
That's
your
fair.
booty.
Yuri, it's your turn.
I'm going to swing at it.
You gonna move back up into it? All right, and
Yep.
swing. All right.
What is my attack? Ooh. 21.
You hit me. Roll damage.
1d8 plus 2, and it is magical, so that's 10. Where's my 8? There it is. 3.
So you rolled a 1 plus 2.
Yep.
As you swing at it, you see that the mace itself starts to glow with like a white light, and you hit that thing like it's a solid object.
Ooh, yeah. Might not do much damage, but I hit it.
You thwomp it. You thwomp it like it's a
Nice.
real object there. It looks at you now, Yuri.
You don't need to do that.
Right?
Ah, 1.
Is that a fumble? Is that a fumble?
Oh, I gotta back it up. Does a... Oh, no. 14 touch you?
My base touch is an 11, but you got to go through my 2 shields as well.
So, touch. So, does a 15 touch attack you?
No,
Why?
because I've got shield and mage armor on, which gives me a bonus to my natural touch AC.
Oh, yeah,
Against
magic. Oh,
incorporeal
okay, yeah,
creatures.
okay. Because it's incorporeal. All right. Gotcha. Okay, so he misses. It would have touched you. You can tell as it reaches for you. And it's like your magic. Yeah, that shield you just attacked or put on there saved you. And as it's trying to drain your strength from your body. Good job.
I help.
Bevmora.
That's kind of scary. She'll at least try to distract it. She'll do a full round. She'll shoot at it.
It hits it right in the head, but it just passes through it like a ghost.
Yeah, she rolled a 16 total.
Okay. Straw. You got the hand axe in your hand.
Yep, and I'm...
Closing back in to get it?
Hey, man, you're the woodsman from Red Riding Hood.
All right. I'm going to suck your strength out, buddy.
Yeah. 5.
Oh, you're
I
not.
don't know what the plus on this weapon is, so...
Just trust me. Tell me what you got with a normal hand axe.
I missed everything.
Fair
I got
enough.
an 8.
Fair enough. Yuri's going to just sit there dead again. Sorry. Not Yuri. Torad. But
I'm not dead.
you should be, though.
Well, technically, I've died once.
Yuri, go ahead.
Swing at this bad boy again. Oh, yeah. Same thing. 21.
You hit me. Damn it.
Come on, baby. Let's do some good damage.
Come on, this is my cool shadow. Don't kill it.
Nice. That was 6.
6 damage. You seem like you're getting everything through.
Sweet. I might try one more thing, but usually that causes the attack of
It's touching you
opportunity, so
again.
I'm going to have to wait.
A miss again.
Feel invincible right now.
I need to touch the other one. He's a little easier to hit.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Suck up some
So
strength,
missed
get
up.
some health
Missed.
back.
It did hit the shield again though. It would have touched you if not for that.
Man. It's like
Look at
You know,
him right
I'm
now.
sorry, Alistair. I did pass you on this one, but I assume you're sitting in the.
I'm
you're
just,
sitting,
I'm
you're
petting the
chilling.
fox.
Okay.
He's getting some good ear scratching.
Bevmora.
Pretty much.
Bevmora's going to use her perception to check the room to see if there's anything tying this shadow to the room. I know it might be.
You're doing what now?
Does
Bevmora's
she know
going to
that,
check
though?
that sarcophagus.
Does she know
Oh.
that?
She's looking at the sarcophagus. There's a body in
She's
there.
just going to look. She's just going to. She can't do nothing, so she's just going to look, see if maybe there's a trigger, trap, something
There's
like
a
that.
mummy in there.
Close the lid, maybe it cuts it off.
All right. And Strom, back to you, buddy.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna get you, Bobby. I'm gonna get you.
Natural 18, so
Maybe you won't.
20,
Yeah, you hit me.
24.
Yeah, you hit me.
22, I'm sorry.
Roll your damage.
Because I lost 2 of my strength, I only do 4 points of damage, plus I do not know what the magic of the axe is.
So 4. All right. I don't need to tell you. It didn't all go through though. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
It feels like you're like attacking a fart.
So from what I'm reading, even on these discussions, there's no mischance for hitting the creature as long as it's a magical weapon. But the type of damage is reduced by 50 if it
Yeah.
doesn't meet
That's where I got
the
that too.
damaging effect.
All right, Yori.
Well, beat it again.
No. Go ahead.
I'm going to try and beat it again.
Please don't.
Probably not. It's only a 10.
Yeah, you miss. Even with
Swing,
flanking.
bada, bada,
What
bada,
does that add
swing.
up to?
Oh, yeah, you do
is
have
that a
flanking.
Total 10?
10. I rolled a 7 plus 3.
Plus 2.
Well, what is it? Well, you don't know the plus.
No,
of the
he
thing.
doesn't got. I haven't given him flanking because I got to be on the other side.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If you were...
Yeah. I need to remind me to ask you guys. Sorry, Wes. Did you want to move?
Yeah, I had to move to be able to hit him.
You're hitting him from here.
You're at an angle. You can still hit him.
I did not know that. Yeah, but yeah, I will actually move.
Okay. There you go.
Sorry.
So you can move and you can flank next turn. I think.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, to flank, I can move up and Marcus is square and still fight because he's on the floor.
Yeah. Correct.
So I'll take that free 5.
You can take the free 5, move north of him.
Yes.
All right.
And now we're flanking.
All right.
Let's make him turn circles really quick.
Just kick Marcus out of the square.
It's like,
All right.
get out the way.
All right.
Hey, you guys, get out the way.
The shade looks at each of you. So 1, 2, 3, Yuri. 4, 5, 6, the paladin. I'm gonna keep on Yuri. You've really hurt me, so I don't like you. Yeah. Gotcha.
What'd you touch?
I have touched a 22.
Damn.
Well, that's over me, so that's somebody else.
5 points of strength.
Crap, man.
How'd that feel?
It hurt.
How?
I don't,
Just heard somebody
What is
scream.
that
Is
called
everybody
again?
still alive? Should I run now? Get
and
the guards?
what is it basically? So I can add it to my sheet.
-5 to your strength.
Yeah, but I don't know how to add it on this stupid sheet.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out too. I just do it mentally.
Can I add a condition? Crap, I don't even think I can swing this mace now.
Yeah, you can. You might not be able to run away.
Ooh.
All right, so
damage, and I wouldn't be able to swing that many.
it reaches 5. Strength.
$5
Damage. How does that feel? What's your strength at now, bud?
10.
Oh, you're not feeling so good. Oh, God. Hit you 2 more times
I'm
like
so
that.
sorry, Alistair. I know how you feel now.
That's mean. Strum.
Wing in and hope I hit this motherfucker.
This thing is... You get a little scary now?
Yeah, it hurt a little bit.
Yeah. You know what happens when you
Look
get
at it this way. If Yuri goes down, just pick up the mace. It seemed effective. That seems like a... Oh,
No.
that's a 7.
Yeah, that's a 7.
I was like, is that a 1? Yeah.
10.
Yeah,
And I don't know the plus for the axe, so but I only hit a 10 with my natural
You miss
roll.
again. All right. Yuri, please
Whose
miss me.
team are you playing on?
Please miss.
Hit this thing.
Miss.
For the love of
With
God,
what?
come on. Actually, I'm gonna go
Miss me.
super clear.
Remember, you have a +2.
Nope, but that is a 22 to hit.
God, no! 2 damage. Remember, it's -2 damage because you get 0.
That's true, yeah. Well, then I won't add the bonus because it's... Well, I mean, it's still... Yeah, it's just one
Just
day.
don't add the bonus. Just your die roll.
4 damage.
Yep.
And it dies. Again. You smash it with the mace. You see...
Destroyed. It was
You
destroyed.
destroy it with this mace as you connect. You saw when the paladin was hitting it with the axe. It was going through it like a fart, as I said. But there was some resistance. Like you're almost like cutting through like Jello or something. You know, there was some resistance, but not a lot.
Right.
When you hit it, it was like it was there.
Gotcha.
And you smack it hard, and you crack it this time, and where you hit it shatters with light, and the essence of what's keeping it, the necromantic energies, leak out where you hit it, and it dissipates. And you think you hear a scream as its undead spirit ends back to the wherever it came from. And the room gets quiet, and it's the whole sense of evil permeating the room lifts.
I still am tired.
You look down at Torad, and you're like, oh no. Torad's like, wah! I'm just kidding. Torad is motionless, and as you go, yeah, you can check him.
Yeah, I'm going to check and make sure he's alive.
All right, you
That's
check to
like
see if
right
he's
through.
alive, and
He'll check.
Come on.
19.
Being so dramatic. That's where we an episode, right?
sure. And we'll see you next week.
What?
Thanks, Derek. You're here for me.